Hello friends, Fred Bergeron from Inaxsys. I hope you're doing well today. In this tutorial today, I want to show you actually a product that I haven't shown yet, but it's a great product that we have from ICT at Inaxsys. It's basically the IPIC-POE-C Intercom. It's basically like a one-door intercom that we can interface with the GX platform, but it could be a standalone intercom. We use this here at the garage door and the front door and the side door for visitor access and deliveries. So it's obviously it's vandal-proof and it can be installed outside. You can find the full specifications on the ICT website. But today what I'm going to show you is how to have a one-to-one setup with one intercom and one GX client to be able to actually receive the call in GX, see the camera on the intercom, and then unlock the door for the visitor. Basically, for this setup, you have a license required for one camera and one intercom. Okay, so if you want to have all the details, you can contact the Inaxsys sales rep. They will help you. Now the intercom is all unmounted because I needed to access the patch cord, the Ethernet port inside, but this is how it looks like. All right. So basically, I'm going to show you from the web interface how to link with GX, and also in GX how to create the entry called the workstation feature. So basically the GX client becomes a SIP extension or a SIP client to interface with the intercom. If you have several intercoms with the logic of call or ring groups, then you will need to have a PBX or a SIP server and then create the different extensions so that the whole thing can talk and receive the video signal. Okay, so from the home page in GX, what I did is we went to events and workstation. So in this case, what I did is I created one workstation. The key is the computer name. All right. So basically, for every workstation or GX client needing to receive calls from the intercom, because you can have multiple ones. If you're a one-to-one scenario, we can actually have two IP addresses that the IPIC can call at the same time, and then the first one that answers, the other one will basically have the pop-up window disappear. Okay, so we need to create one workstation. The key is to enter the correct computer name. Okay, select the interface, the network interface on the laptop that I'm going to use to receive calls, the microphone and the speaker. Could be a headset or speakers and an external microphone. I'm not going to use the server address and name and password and realm because basically this is not on a PBX. It's basically point-to-point calling. Okay, it still is a SIP protocol, but it's without the need of a PBX. Like I said, you can have multiple intercoms linked to the same client. It's just that the first one that rings will be the first one answered. Okay, so that's the first step. Then I did, under monitoring, what I did is I created an intercom. Okay, so this is the name of my intercom. This is the default IP address, which is 192.168.1.128. Okay, and I selected the camera. The camera is created also here from the setup page. So it's H64 MJPEG, so basically a RTSP stream, and this is the URL to select or to connect, to the intercom, okay, camera. Okay, so this is basically the steps that we need to create in GX. If I show you here, I'm going to go to like that. The default password is admin. Okay, so here we have the network settings, intercom settings, and the key here is if you want to know what's the RTSP URL for the mainstream or the substream, you simply have to copy this and paste it in GX. Simple as that. Okay, and this will allow you to get the video stream from the camera on the IPIC every time there's a call coming in. Okay. The important step also here under function key, this is why I meant that you can have two numbers. Instead of a phone number here, you will simply select the type to hotkey, enter the IP address of the GX client, okay, which is .1.5, and set SIP1 and speed dial, okay? So basically by pressing the button, the intercom calls the GX client, and in GX there's going to be a pop-up showing, okay? So basically these are the steps to basically set up the link between the two. So if I go back inside the GX system, now that I've created the workstation, the intercom and the camera, and also there's one more step that I forgot to mention. In the door properties, at the bottom here, basically you have the camera, if you want to get the camera's feed from the door, but the intercom must be linked as well, okay? So now if I go to any of the tabs, let's say I go back to my home page, if I press the button on the IPIC. There's a pop-up coming in, I accept the call. And the video comes up, okay? If I do it again, because if I talk, it's gonna give some feedback, so look at this, accept. Again, sorry for the feedback because the microphone is too close from the speaker between my laptop and this, but you get the point. Basically, when the setup is created, you receive a pop-up in the client or in multiple clients if this is how it was set up, and then you can accept the call, look at the camera, make sure it's the visitor for the pizzeria, whatever, and you can click on the door to unlock the door for the visitor. Okay, so I hope you like the video. It's something that we haven't touched yet, but it's a really nice product and they're very reliable. They can endure winter in Canada and all that. We've been using them for like 6-7 years here. So again, it's a PRT-IPIC-POE-C. If you're interested in having more information about this product, you can contact our sales team via the Inaxsys website. And also remember, we have tons of tutorials on our channel and about ICT products, about cameras and NVRs also. So you can refer to this if you want to learn more about our products. Again, Fred Bergeron from Inaxsys. I hope you like the video. See you soon.